Me and Tank Davis, I want to fight the guys that's going to come to try to fight me, to try to win, to make sure they got stuff to lose too, just like me.
Tank and I, Davis, I want to battle the guys who will come against me in an attempt to win so that they will have something to lose as well. Just like me. I don't want to come here and simply be a part of the show more. That way, my accuracy and power will work together to make my power even more powerful. The live confrontation between Davis and Shakur Stevenson was described as intense, with neither fighter holding back in expressing how they would dominate and defeat the other in a match. Let's get this straight. The two have been going at it on television, each asserting their superiority over the other and insisting that they would outbox the other if they ever entered the ring together. Davis is a highly sought-after individual who appears ready for a big lightweight unification. Later this year, in a highly anticipated fight, the 29-year-old Baltimore fighter made a triumphant comeback to the ring after spending more than a year away. In just 8 rounds, he defeated the previously undefeated R. Martin, successfully defending his WBA world title. Davis's performance against Martin demonstrated his skill and tenacity, solidifying his standing as one of the best fighters in the lightweight class. His ability to return from a protracted layoff and defeat a formidable foe is a testament to his talent and training. But here's the problem. The two fights that fans are begging for Davis to participate in are against WBC champion Shakur Stevenson and IBF champion Vasyl Lenkov. Fans are divided about the matchups because of Lomachenko's remarkable footwork, speed, and technical skill. Davis faces a unique challenge in a fight between the two because of Lomachenko's movement and precision, and Davis's power and aggression. On the other hand, a matchup between Davis and Shakur Stevenson is equally compelling. Stevenson, with his perfect record and tactical expertise, though many fans found Stevenson's performance lackluster, he has made it clear that he is eager to face another champion. The big question now is whether this opportunity will come sooner than expected or if Stevenson will have to wait a few more months for his shot at holding another title. Brilliance is considered one of the rising stars in boxing. A fight between him and Davis would not only be a clash of champions, but also a battle between two of the sport's brightest young talents. Following the fight, Davis's co-trainer Kenny Ellis announced on social media that Lomachenko, who had been in preliminary talks, would withdraw to allow the fight against Shakur Stevenson to take place first. It had been reported that WBA belt holder Vasily Lomachenko, the IBF lightweight champion, was in talks with Davis about a possible unification contest, but Ellis, a Ukrainian veteran, is now reportedly planning a more direct path to lightweight supremacy. Lomachenko declared that he will withdraw to allow Davis to challenge Shakur Stevenson in the fall, with a winner facing him in early 2025. In a since-deleted Instagram post, Ellis stated as much. In addition, during a recent interview, Kenny Ellis was asked if he would be interested in seeing June Davis take on Shakur Stevenson. Ellis's response was enthusiastic, saying that he would absolutely love for this matchup to happen. He emphasized that fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash for a long time, and according to him, the time has finally come to deliver this highly anticipated bout to the people. So yes, I would love to see Tank and Shakur fight, but yeah, I would rather wait, I'm saying to make it like an MM. And hey, I know what you might be thinking, what about Lomachenko? Let's delve into that a bit. Considering Lomachenko's age, it might seem logical for him to fight someone like Davis sooner rather than later. After all, time isn't exactly on his side. However, there's a strategic angle to consider with Stevenson Holding the WC title, Lomachenko could aim to fight for 3 belts instead of just 2 if he waits a bit longer. Lomachenko's situation is a classic example of the intricate chess game that is professional boxing. While an immediate fight with Davis could be beneficial for him, in the short term the potential rewards of waiting are substantial. Fighting for 3 belts would not only elevate his status, but also potentially solidify his legacy as one of the all-time greats. This strategic patience could pay off handsomely, offering him a shot at greater glory and more significant accolades. Stepping aside and holding off to battle the eventual Davis versus Stevenson winner megaclash might be a tactical masterstroke for the 36-year-old Ukrainian. Lomachenko is aware that his career is running out, so by facing the winner of Davis and Stevenson, he sets himself up for a high-stakes unification. The increased prestige and hype surrounding Davis would elevate the stakes and the commercial appeal of a Davis-Lomachenko showdown, which would not only draw significant attention, but also potentially result in one of the biggest fights in recent boxing history if Stevenson emerges victorious. On the other hand, if Davis defeats Stevenson, he'll become an even more marketable and formidable foe for Lomachenko than he is at present. If Lomachenko prevailed, he would be able to resolve a personal grudge. Wearing a shirt with Lomachenko's visage and the words "Bob is saving his son" from this ass whooping a Lomachenko, Stevenson recently haunted Lomachenko. The battle between Stevenson and Lomachenko would then feature intense personal rivalry, serving as both a unification match and an opportunity for Lomachenko to counter Stevenson's provocations in the ring. While fighting a seasoned opponent like Davis undoubtedly carries risks, it also presents a significant financial opportunity. I understand that Stevenson's recent performances may not have been as convincing as some would hope, but the guy holds a world championship title, and his undefeated record speaks volumes about his skill and resilience in the ring. Given Davis's established reputation and fan base, Stevenson could potentially earn a sizable purse from the fight. Additionally, given his current status as one of boxing's rising stars, accepting a challenge from Davis could be seen as a calculated move to solidify his position in the sport. Accepting a high-profile fight against Davis now, while he is undefeated and riding a wave of momentum, could elevate his career to new heights. It would test his skills against a formidable opponent and demonstrate his willingness to take on challenges that could further establish his legacy in boxing. However, Stevenson doesn't seem to be fazed by any delays in the fight. He's just determined to face Davis. Stevenson's response was unsurprised. Since Martin wasn't known to be a skilled fighter, Stevenson noted that Davis was expected to win because he was competing against an amateur fighter. However, the real question is how Davis would fare against a fighter like Stevenson, who possesses both formidable strength and agility. It was a professional versus an amateur fight. Frank Martin lost the first round of a fight because Tank walked out and forced him to do exactly what he wanted. Frank wasted a lot of energy in rounds 3 and 4, and in rounds 5 and 6, particularly because of his weight issues, he became tired. Once he became tired, Tank lined him up and eliminated him. It's now confirmed that Stevenson and Davis want to square off in the ring. Until then, all we can do is speculate and hope for an exciting showdown. Who do you think will win? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.